We begin tonight with new information about tax rebate checks that could be going out to Bay State residents. Thanks everyone for joining us here on Western Mass News at 6. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Mary Wilson. Governor Charlie Baker first made the surprise announcement at the end of July, possibly more than $2.5 billion in tax relief based on a rarely used state law.
But that raised questions about if and when that would happen. Western Mass News reporter Kristen Burnell took those questions directly to the governor today, and she joins us live after getting answers. Kristen?
Chris and Mary, while Governor Baker spent the afternoon in Western Massachusetts, I asked him when taxpayers can expect to see that relief money. On Monday, Governor Charlie Baker made a trip out to Western Massachusetts, stopping in Springfield, West Springfield, and Holyoke. Western Mass News took questions straight to the governor to find out the status of a probable multi-billion-dollar tax rebate divided among taxpayers, which he announced last month as he signed the state budget into law.
The credit is based on the relationship between the growth in personal income and the growth in state taxes.
A 1986 law requires taxpayers to receive money back based on the state's surplus revenue. Governor Baker tells us that number will be finalized by the state auditor at the end of September, but he has an idea on what the surplus could be.
Our expectation is it's going to be somewhere in the vicinity of that $3 billion number we talked about before, which for those doing the math at home should be about 12% of what you paid in income taxes in Massachusetts last year.
Now the question is, when can Massachusetts taxpayers be getting more money in their bank accounts? Governor Baker tells us.
We expect that if the process moves the way we think it's going to move, people will get checks from the Commonwealth before the holidays.
He adds that his office decided to hand out checks rather than a tax credit on the 2022 tax returns for a few reasons.
Given the state of inflation, the price of gas, the price of food, the price of the holidays, the price of pretty much everything, that it would be better if we get the money to people sooner rather than later.
This marks the second time the 1986 tax rebate law is being put to use, the second being in 1987, a year after the law was first passed. Reporting live in Springfield, Kristen Burnell, Western Mass News.